Hello, fellow denizens of the void. It's WaraAina. This time we're starting a new adventure into Control. This is a game I have always wanted to play since I was introduced to it, conceptually speaking. But at the same time, I have very little idea about the game. So this may not go very well, or it may go great. One thing I do like already about the game is it has a mute copyrighted music button, which is very nice. Now, we'll find out for sure whether or not I can play the game, because if it's too trippy, because this is trippy. My motion sickness may make it really difficult to play. But we're going to go ahead and go and find out what this game is like. We're gonna go with everything like this. I do have subtitles on, so I can understand everything they say. Use shift to quickly reposition in combat and make it harder. It's gonna be an actual
Fair
combat
warning.
game.
This is gonna be weirder than usual.
Oh, you don't say.
Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed.
Oh dear, that's a way to start.
A lie. Something to distract us from the truth.
Why is this one?
They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
That's a good question. Why are we here?
Hello? Yeah, I see it. But what is it? I can feel it. It resonates. The things you show me, my friend, I forget. It's all in my head. There's no you, right?
Prohibited items.
Where's everybody? I need someone to point me in the right direction.
Reminder, certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated and issued reminder on prohibited materials. Unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2, pencils. Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept, e.g. rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. All materials under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. Why number 2 pencils? This is run. She just kind of does a weird joggy thing. Okay, let's... Auto opening the door. Internal lockdown effect. Building lockdown in effect. We were brought here because something bad happened. Super cool. There, ouch. Ooh, there's a zoom. Head of research, Dr. Casper Darling. Our bureau at work. Okay. Okay, that's kind of a weird thing to do. We have found the most essential room in the planet. The bathroom. I feel like I'm running.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
The doors. I mean, where is everybody else? Where are the... Okay, the doors are on the other side. This one's just wide open. Oop, oop, oop. Weapons, personal mods, collectibles. Security order. A shark in his, although secure, permission to following basic protocol, shoot to kill. Super cool. This is gonna be more horror of a thing that I'm used to, isn't it? Hey all, hello. As you should all know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request form R4.E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under section 75.2 of the employee manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head. Dr. Darling, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Okay. We're just collecting random paper. Oh, hey, it's the janitor.
Hello? Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant.
No.
You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, niin johan on helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
What?
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
The friendly face? Uh-huh. Sure. Where is the door? This one has no... Oh, okay. Sorry. Janitor's closet? Didn't mean to do the no thingy, sir. Before I hit that elevator, look.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Oh boy, we were experimented on as a child. I have no idea. I literally do not know the plot of this. So I just... you see it in your dreams, you saw it long ago. You definitely had some kind of interaction with this Bureau of Control. Missions. Welcome to the oldest house. Jesse Faden arrives at the oldest house, the headquarters of the Federal Bureau of Control, to look for answers to the mysteries of her childhood. Okay. Staffing surveillance. Data center initiative. Construction. Office equipment, janitorial costs, mold removal, HQ livability costs, per cost breakdown, spreadsheet, see page 5 for 5-year comparison chart, see page 9. Interesting. I don't know what I needed that for. Okay, so we went in a circle. I could have seen that room earlier. Let's go into this suspicious, already prepared janitor
The
card.
cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
So is this an actual, poster? Actual room? We've entered the, intro. That tells us about all the art directions and stuff like that. And so far, this has been quite pretty. Definitely spooky. Unsure how I'm going to fare with this one. I'm not super great with horror. I like me good. Oh, I do love that. That was pretty cool. I like me a good investigative RPG. I like RPGs where I have some form of control, if you will. Not a big fan of unnecessary levels of horror.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Oh, it was your brother that's been experimented on. Okay, cool. Oh, joy. Weird noises. Technology reminder. Reminder, drafting any public-facing material while pending a notification of death related to the Willow AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines. In the service of his or her country, regret, proud pride, will be remembered. Alaska, scissors, blood, bleed, loss, apology, sorry. Okay. Death? That's cool. Now I need a key card. The janitor was oddly chill with the whole fact that there's nobody here. A lot of first aid kits. What we jumping at? What was that? Correspondence trench, do not disturb. Keep opening the wrong thing. Barbara, I'm not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day, for the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Trench. Oh boy. He is quite confused. Concerned. What horrors shall we find here?
Shit.
Oh, a dead man.
Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Is this her baby brother telling her what to do?
Something's outside. Was coming here a mistake?
Am I gonna have to shoot people?
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one, ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner, and you're it.
Oh boy, so these are like artifacts, and I have to be
Look at this place.
Oh
Where
Jesus!
am I?
What the heck? I gotta pass the artifacts challenge to wield the artifact. Uh-oh. What is this? I only run? Can I fight? Oh, V melee. Ah, okay.
The same gun.
Why is melee V? That's weird. We must control the artifact.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
Quick recharges. Okay, I'm a tragically bad shot. Wield the gun, you. The board appoints you. Congratulations, Director!
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
Whoa, 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 whoa! Well, I guess we're gonna need to put a warning of images and stuff here.
What is that? You can't let this happen. 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 You can't let this happen.
What happened? Like, what
You
happened?
stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was horror. Get the fuck away!
Discard. Service weapon 00P1KE. No unique procedures required. The object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows pure utilitarians to blank. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of probably director. The object will determine whether, if rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by, though the criteria is unknown. The object was discovered inside the oldest house in the room that is now used as the director's office. So we are inside an artifact. Popular hypothesis: many forms throughout history, Mjolnir, Excalibur, Varunastra, all weapons that or of their wielders. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on collective subconsciousness, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. And if this is the case, see Dr. Darling presentation 11.1 for more details. Alright. His Dr. Trench photograph. Discard. Bureau's many internal security personnel. The Hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. Hiss guards use standard issue bullpup rifles they carry prior to corruption, while the armored guards carry pump action shotguns. They have no observed paranatural abilities, with the exception that certain Hiss guards are protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance capable of stopping bullets. Is this shielding a result of prolonged Hiss corruption? Does the Hiss mature in organic hosts over time? More data is needed. Did the Hiss target individuals with combat training? Does the Hiss have that level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks they are best suited to? Combat trained hosts are reserved for combat? These are all questions for later, though it is obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge of the use of their weapons. Refer to file for a full report. Very helpful. Multimedia. Objects of power.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it. Lose and you're, well, fired. Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, Head of Research, Federal Bureau of Control.
Okay. I feel like that was slightly different than the bit we got during the flashback. You need to drop health elements when damaged, collect health elements, restore health.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guide us. Reach the hotline.
Okay, can
The
aim better.
hotline, says the dead man. Okay.
Oh dear. How many do I have? Come get me, bro. Oh, one. There we go. floating man? Why dost thou float? Meeting minutes. I found another bathroom! Heck yeah! Wait, that's me. Why am I me? What am I doing up there?
Reminder, if you experience
Oh,
an
I'm now the new
unanticipated
director,
building
so.
shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
Agenda items for next meeting, rising costs of AWE response, update on mold eradication efforts. Dislike the amount we're talking about mold. Upcoming annual salary review, new supplier of coffee filters to be found and vetted. Please come prepared. Thank you for your time. We just got that. I don't like overlapping talking voice, man. Undefined reading. Come back. Through the rest of this room. Dinner reservations. I don't like the floating people. Why are they floating? Can I go through this room? Looks like it. Oh, I can't. It looks scary. Why do you only have 6 people on the ship? Oh, yeah. Marshall, we checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything, just like the house fire before this, and the malfunction clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real things. Or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're out to Sherman Ranch, next on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier here. Livelier there, Special Agent Keenum. Dinner reservations at 7 p.m. at Shay's Amber. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at the lobby. She is turning 46. I'm about to roll bad. Remembering their wife's birthday anniversary. Central Executive. That's a very loud font.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
Yeah,
That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Oh, the geography's getting a little weird.
must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
So we're resetting the geography. Putting back the building to where it belongs.
Holy shit. You did it. We did
Speak
it.
with the voice on
Hello?
the safe room intercom.
Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane?
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
So our face being up on the wall wasn't a clue?
Director Faden.
Director.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily.
Your smile's too wide.
Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you.
So that thing on
You
your
are the director,
just
and
as an
that
HRA?
makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of.
We're the head of the Bureau now.
I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay.
Are
You
we
with
the
me?
ones?
We did it before. Push the hiss out.
We cleanse the floaty person. Is there a person left? Nope.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
I had a feeling that would be that way.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it. Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago.
That's a great town
The
name.
Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time. That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing.
Probably the cause of
I
the
think
hiss.
he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct
Ooh, a
line of
Bakelite
communication between
telephone.
the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Awesome.
Okay,
Very helpful.
that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director.
Perspective.
That's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
Okay, this is weird, psychologically speaking, and, horror-y, but I think it's at least on the level of Prey. I can fight back. Oh, it was a telephone ringing. It's been so long. Oh my goodness. I didn't even notice it was ringing until we got closer to it. Ah.
Look, I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department? The hotline should be in the communications department.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've
It's bigger
been
on
to
the
New York a few
inside
times.
than it is on the
How
outside.
didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door. Okay. This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
It's a corpse
I
sign,
doubt we're
maybe.
talking about a ghost in the traditional
Probably
sense.
just
But an echo,
tied
maybe.
to the power
See, if he was
object.
killed by the service weapon, your gun, Maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah. Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that,
No.
Emily.
Definitely don't want that.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural
Your mouth
energies
is too big.
and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this? Got it.
Probably
Thanks.
don't. What's a para-utilitarian?
So HRA stop you from becoming hiss?
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Perhaps he's also talking to the brother. Can we talk to these people? Are you communicatable? No. I know you're saying go that way. Give me a minute. Can't go that way. It's all fuzzy. Still need to get an ID badge. Let's go enter the shelter, see if there was anything in there. And there is! Jeez Louise, I got a lot of stuff to look at. How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with welcome. The Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and our people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How'd you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and they'll need to leave. If their answers seem escort them to a private room. There, perform the gunner psychological assessment. If the responses are within the exceptional range of deviance, provided scoring sheet, then immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. Control points are our locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by detection of an unobstructed ping using that within a 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to find control points, calling them nerve junctions or vulnerable spots of the oldest house. The common factor in these theories is that control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the oldest house and work more confidently inside it. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the building refuse to be controlled. Refer to file 725-2788 for full report. Urban legends. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize that certain, informed by our own, and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially in popular culture using our Bureau-made anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exasperates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain certain elements of popularized folklore, AWEs that only occur on a pair of scissors that consume human through 2 punctures on the. These details, living in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children, they are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to file 493-6942 for full report. Missions. Unknown caller. Emily instructs Jesse to find the hotline and objects power in the form of an old telephone and understand messages from the dead director trying to communicate with her. We hope we can provide insight into his invasion assets. Materials. Undefined reading. Hidden trend. House memory. Keep the loading. Unlock by upgrading. How do I upgrade? Hold up. How do I upgrade? Doesn't say. I'm gonna guess as time goes on.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
I need to get clearance. Where's Thomas? I don't like how some of these are exploded people. Oh, some of these guys are wearing their resonance things. They've been murdered. Yeah, they don't stop bullets. Ugh. Can you shush? I think I got everything in this room.
Yes, it's overpowering here. You don't want me anywhere near it. With you on that.
explode? I hit something? I found another bathroom. Very useful. Oh. See, I told you they're important. I'd like to upgrade my mod capacities. Right now I can only operate another bathroom. Unstable notice area. Let's see. Please be aware, due to recent fluctuations in the nearest control point, this area's stability is downgraded yellow. Reference chart green, stable, yellow, low possibility of unanticipated building shifts, orange, high likelihood of unanticipated building shifts, red, frequent unanticipated building shifts. Travelcast visited the following Nevada accommodations: Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel, In-N-Out, Aztec Court, Sleepy Bear Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Blanco Inn, A+ Lodge. Accommodations 831.29, meals 714.84. Why are your meals nearly as expensive as your accommodations? Gasoline 295.12, mini bar 313.61 with an asterisk. The boys in research said performing rituals may help identify any place's power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. Cool. I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state, but hey, I guess I'm not paid to think. Right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Raleigh and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road, Agent L. Hines. His resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. His barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. 2 methods have been discovered for lowering them. 1, destroy the multiple concentrated resonance sources found in the vicinity, destroy the Hiss entities in the area. Resonance fields seem to require support for their size and density from other non-connected sources of Hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fall. Does an inactive structure made of Hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the Hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the Hiss? To what degree is it watching and planning? Refer to the file for full report. Very interesting that we have a report on the Hiss already. Shelter here. Hey, we don't go in there. Mold is a problem. Come back to that. There's a point of entrance right there. Oh, I can't parkour. Now at really low health though, so I will probably lose my next fight. Which is here. Dead letters. Those guys are gonna activate when I get further into the room. Machine gun. Havana AWE 48. An auditory event occurred in the United States Embassy in Havana, injuring the majority of diplomatic staff stationed there. Deaths were reported and the outgoing information has been managed. Bureau agents arrived at the embassy on the same day as events. as the event was reported through federal channels, but were too late to witness the AWE, which is reported to have been. Staff experienced sudden intense vibrations and noise accompanied by an intense pressure in the ears. This lasted for minutes. No visual phenomena witnessed. The scene was cordoned off and the embassy staff were transported to the continental U.S. After Formula 19 was recited in the vicinity, a single cowboy boot began to vibrate, identifying it as an altered item. The item was contained and brought to the Bureau for examination. See case file A185 for details. I had a dream and I built the thing I saw in my dream, a machine that will contain God, but not the God you know or the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used a motor from the refrigerator and the coils from my toaster and the fans, plus a timing belt from my car's engine and the wheels from my son's skateboard. But I can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby. Let's put a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. Okay. I killed them early? Oh, it triggers them. Okay. But I can get a couple of shots in. Give me your health. Need the help. Lose it immediately. Well, that was a zero cost. Is there some... I got less health. Cleanse the area. Oh, yeah, fast travel. Heck yeah. Cleansing killed me. Introduction of
Just
paranormal
look at it.
topics.
8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP.
Oops.
Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air.
Oh, that's
to date,
cool.
we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
This is why pencils aren't allowed. Is it your fault, sir?
Communications. We're on the right track.
Heck yeah. Head that way in a minute. Still got a couple rooms to explore. I say as I fall down. Ammo refund. Interesting. Singing fish. Getting all these mods and things, and it's just not very helpful when you can't use more than one. This requires 2 clearance. And I don't have. I still haven't found clearance for number 1. Caution going on. Takes me back, right? Oh no, this takes me. Oh, it does take me back. I think those are explosives. That's good. Mr. Governor, I called the police, but they never come to my house. I got a problem and you gotta send folk to fix it. I got my wife on them singing fish on the walls. It's not real fish, it sings me in a button, but it's got the devil in it. It flies around at night, it sings devil songs, says a lot of cuss words. Devil got in my house because of fish, you gotta come to handle it. My wife is real upset. When can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. Dude, I thought you were gone. I thought it lets me not be shot while I'm reading stuff. Jesus. I just thought I've been through this area already. Perhaps they have not. Looks like the same place. Why do you need this? These are stuff from a previous instance. Spawn more people, I guess. Maybe don't go back to this. This is communications department. But can we end the adventure here? Is that possible? Okay. I think this was the last checkpoint. I don't think we really gained anything by accidentally going back. If we wind up having to be back in the cafeteria because it checkpointed us after we re-entered there, that's fine. But I believe this was the last checkpoint anyways, so we're gonna go ahead and end the adventure here. On the next adventure, we'll find out what's waiting for us in communications. So far, this has not been as horrific as I was concerned it might be, and it's been actually pretty decent and relatively easy. I'm sure it's gonna get a lot harder later. This kind of game usually does. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye!